Alright, so we got a list of all the things we need. That's all that we got left right there on that list. Can't really see it too well when it's bright, but when it's not, which is most of this game, should be able to see it okay. Ooh, sweet. 8 rate of fire, 3.5 damage, this is a great start. And we basically have deals with the devil given. We need deals with the angel, so we're going to be chasing after those. The hardest thing for us to get is going to be huge growth. What a floor. Wow. There was nothing on it. Godhead is, even if we get Chaos, Godhead is still, like, only likely to ever happen from deals with the devil, so... Or deals with the angel. It's just, it's so rare that, expecting it through Chaos is kind of not the way to go. So we're gonna just pass up devil deals for a while. The thing that kind of super sucks is that passing up devil deals doesn't guarantee angel deals. The only thing that guarantees angel deals is the Eucharist, which of course we will get if it becomes available. But until then, we're just kind of effed. It's yeah, it's just one of the most unlikely items in the game. But God, the health, the rate of fire, the damage. Movement speed's a little slow, but you don't really notice that early on. Alright, we're already 2/3 of bookworm here. No bombs. You know what? Try it out once. Because that could be the rock. I wish that this worked more like the there we go. I wish it worked more like explosive diarrhea and less like that other thing. Curse of the Tower. But you know, it's chaotic. It's supposed to be. Yeah, health's not an issue. But we won't be getting any, we won't be getting that other tinted rock. And we won't be getting an arcade. It's okay, we only have one red heart. Anyway, God. I've been having a lot of Duke of Flies, that take a while because my damage or my shot speed pretty low on the first floor, but not this time. Dude, what a great spot for you to summon dudes. I'm about to go into work. I have to go in early because one of my coworkers can't work. He got in a car accident, and it super sucks. It didn't look like his car didn't get totaled. And he didn't get, like, gravely injured, so that's the kind of the best scenario. But it still looked like it was a little rough. We're just low on bartenders right now, which sucks because I don't feel like working. I've picked up a lot of shifts because of all the vacations that people have been taking, but my, like, graciousness with picking up shifts is like running thin, and I know it's selfish. You don't have to tell me, because it feels selfish to be like, oh, this guy got in a car accident. Ugh, I have to go in early. Ugh, work an extra shift this week. Ugh. It doesn't work. No, we should remember it's here and keep this for now. Let's keep our deal with the devil, or our deal with the angel chances instead of Going for something that doesn't even have a use yet. Ooh. God, this room sucks. If, like, another one of those had been a champion, we might have had some trouble. Or if we had a higher rate of fire, that might have been pretty rough. This is the best secret room you can find. We went to our favorite sushi place today, and it was kind of a crap experience. And it sucks when something like that happens, because now we don't really want to go back. It's been so good every time, and then this time it just sucked. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, should we keep going and hope that it goes back to how it was, or should we just find somewhere new? There's still tons of places. But yeah, I don't know. It's really strange to have like your favorite, or at least your reliable sushi plates kind of turned to garbage. Hey. And despite how good both of those are, we're not going to get either of them. Right? Come on. Give me something. There we go. We got something. The ace of spades. Ah, spades are keys. I actually want to go to the shop now. I'm gonna try it. I know this is very unlikely to still be open. Damn it. Oh well. There's only 7 cents. Alright, you're out of here. And we're out of here also. I'm kind of wondering, after I get all this stuff done, should I try to redo the zip, and it's the key challenge, just to have them documented for this second save file? Or will that seem even more false? Like, for instance, we're gonna get it. Last night I played a little bit, and I had 2 things. I had the best friend, which is like an explosive decoy, on my list, and I had Eden Soul, and I got both of those in one run last night. Didn't record it, but I actually haven't done a run with a list up there yet, so I didn't feel like it was as big of a deal. But I do kind of feel like if I now get anything on that list, it has to be recorded. Oh man, this is gonna suck. No champions though. This is slowly good. Yeah, I don't know how I was supposed to make it through this run. I don't know how you're supposed to make it through this run without piercing shots, like, or like extremely high damage. Oh wow. There's Bookworm. Alright, we are going to use this, even though it's going to give us a, kind of a shit boss. Not one, wow. We're pretty much just giving ourselves a Harbinger, one of the 4 horsemen, as our boss for this floor. We've already done the Meat Boy and the Bandage Girl challenges, so we don't need to, or not challenges, but achievements, so we don't need to do that. Yeah, I'll get some more charge. Oh, Gimpy, thanks. Dude, I remember this room used to only give you one charge, so it was like very, very not worth it. Man, I can't kill these guys in one cycle of their life. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. That and Wash Your Ass by Del the Funky Homo Sapien are going to be the enduring legacies of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for me. No. That range issue. We're already like 2 tiers up from being at the cap. There's no reason to rush it, really. Dude, I swear the moving box shows up so much as long as I'm not looking for it. Shows up in challenges all the time. I still am doing challenges on the other save file to get those out of the way. I don't know if I've done enough yet, but I feel like I still need to do them, so I've been doing those. I don't know if I've done the consecutive one. I feel like I've definitely done the 30 wins at this point. I guess I could look at my secrets page. But, I just can't stop playing this fucking game for some reason. It's crazy. Not a surprise, we expected one of the horsemen. Dude, this guy is going nuts. I don't even know what one of those hits was from. I know the second one was from an explodey Ipecac. Eucharist. I don't have a bomb. Okay, it's still open. Let's go get a bomb. Wait, we don't need a bomb. We got the Eucharist. Right? Let's go get a bomb just in case. Yeah, alright. Cool. Give me a dime. But... Okay, wonderful. This gives us the greatest chance to actually do this. I mean, Godhead is still pretty rare. But... And I don't think we got the full... I know with one of the booster packs, they made Angel Deals start being even better. And I think maybe we got part of that, but I don't think we got the whole thing. Man, getting the Eucharist is awesome. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about, like, so we went to this place, Jackie ordered her usual, she gets like a sushi mango roll. And we sat at the bar this time because it was super full. Which is fine, not a problem. And her sushi tasted kind of, God, it's fuck. Her sushi tasted kind of weird. She asked me to taste it. I said, yeah, that doesn't taste right. Her salmon. I was like, yeah, that doesn't taste right. So we told our server, and he was like, hey, or like, hey, this doesn't taste right, he's like, oh, I'll let the chef know. And the chef was right there because we were at the bar. And he's like, no, that's good. I gave you the better piece. And both of us were just kind of like, I mean, you can't tell us that it was good. It didn't taste good. But it's kind of this thing where it was like, hey, just, I mean, we've come in here every week, and we, like, every single week for the last, like, 4 months, or more, actually, at this point. We've come in once a week, and it just didn't taste right. Like, we're not gonna complain. If everything's cool, we'll just, like, fix this, and then we'll be back next week. But, like, he was just like, no, it's good. You're wrong. And, like, I've worked in the kitchen, so I totally understand how frustrating it is to have, you know, to be working, especially during a rush like that, and someone say, like, hey, this is bad. You don't want to be like, alright. Like, you want to be like, no, sorry, you're wrong. Like, this is good. Like, hey, I'm working here, I know how to do my job, but, like, I don't know. Like, that's part of the reason we told the server and didn't just, like, because we were at the bar, we could have just said, like, hey, you know, this one didn't come out tasting right, if we wanted to. I don't feel any compulsions against having a direct conversation with the guy, but we wanted to tell the server because we know that it's, like, we work in restaurants, we know that it's frustrating for someone back of house to hear that someone had a problem with their thing. There's Eden's soul again. Maybe I can get on this floor. Let's see if we can. We can buy a battery, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It just... damn it, the shop did not have batteries. Well... might be worth it to just go on to this anyway. Get it on the next floor, because we know we'll get a deal with the angel. Increase our odds of, doing it. Even if we don't get the charges. God damn, I hate this room. And I, like, need some damage. That's why deals with the angel are still weaker. There's, like, 2 things that really power you up from deals with the angel. Godhead and the other one. There we go. Oh my god. Well, there's that damage we needed. Alright, let's go do this now. Godhead and... oh, there's another... sacrificial heart? Something like that. Something like those 2 are the only 2 that really power you up. I think they added, like, the Trisagon or whatever. Damn it. Okay, well, darn. They added some stuff to try to make it better, but I think it's still mostly just there's more things that give you damage up from deals with the devil. There's, like, significantly a greater number of things. Yeah, no, I don't need to go there. Like, the body's cool, the mind is really cool. It's, you know, full 100% mapping, but it's still just, it doesn't make you, like, get through floors faster. Ooh, Capricorn does, though. Capricorn and Cricket's Head, though, are pretty stellar there. When I was playing this at the at the house on Vashon, I kept getting Curse of Darkness. Like, I would get Curse of Darkness 3 freaking rooms in a row. And, or 3 floors in a row. And it's the worst on the portable Switch. We didn't bring our docks because we're fucking idiots. And there was an issue with the connectivity in Mario Kart, which is really lame. But I think it's probably because they were working on the online thing for the new paid Nintendo Online, which, if it works, if it's, you know, a flawless system, if it's as good as the Xbox Live was, I don't know what the Xbox Online whatever is currently like, but like, then I'm fine paying. I got a family pack for like $35 or something. Oh boy. So that's fine. That's totally decent and fair. God damn it. Very bad use of my orbital there. Which floor is this? Steps 1? Look at steps 1. Yeah. Do this now. I love when they put a boss right in front of you that just squirts enemies out if you shoot it. Squirts them straight down. So you're punished for shooting in the direction that you start off. So you end up with so many freaking red hearts when you go deal with the angel. Oh, God. Hey, we can do infinite thingies. No reason to kill this guy, no reason to leave him alive. Put another thing in front of we'll see. Let's find the shop and then we'll just get out of here. Oh my god, every freaking second room is gonna be these guys. Those are two of the most disappointing eternal chests I've ever come across. Okay. Hey, Celtic Cross is actually going to be useful. If I'm playing like shit the whole time. Yes, more damage. Still above 1 on the movement speed, so that's good enough for me. Dude, why is it all these unidirectional turds? I absolutely should not get Chaos if it's for sale. I was just thinking like maybe Chaos, but no, since we got all deals with the angels coming up. Not as low on those. Where the fuck is the goddamn freaking thing? Dude, everything is always these guys on this floor. Alright, well we have one shop left and we know it can't be greed. That's kind of good. Alright. We just need the next one to have a reroll machine. We're just not going to. If the next one doesn't, I guess we'll just donate. It's been kind of a while since I've done that. This run sucks. No, it doesn't. This run has a ton of potential, but it's like, it doesn't feel like it's living up to it. Even with the high rate of fire, high damage, like, I feel like it should be going better than it is. I don't know, I want to get this list done so I can just be chasing down pills and not really worrying about anything else. Oh my god, what a crap zone. Maybe we're chasing down pills on this one. I don't know, it's like, it's kind of like an oxymoron almost with this game. Like, I want to not have any obligations in this game, but then as soon as I do, I'm just like, why do I keep playing? What's the point? Like, I want to just have regular runs. Where I don't have to focus on anything. But I guarantee once I get there, I'm just gonna be like, man, this game's boring. There's nothing to do, there's no direction. Same way I feel with open world games. The whole time I'm trying to get to where I can just like explore the map freely, and then I get there and I'm like, well, I've run out of little knickknacks to collect, so I guess that's the end of the game. Which I think is fine. Like, there should be an off point for these games. A point where you can say, I've done enough. I'm gonna use the Emperor on the next floor. Dude, I can't believe I beat Zip without getting a single Emperor card. Just, I mean, Tech X is really it. It makes you larger. Deedle-deedle-deedle-dee. Whoops. Go in here, get Godhead. I was gonna get the relic, but it's not necessary. There we go. Okay. Light blue and white. Light blue and white. Sorry, entire floor. But you can't give me Godhead. Okay. I don't know what I even get. Whoop! Well, fuck. It's the worst thing that could have come from that. I guess now I'll have the chance to get more pills. An acid baby. Gotta put this positive spin on it somehow. Dude, I guess we're gonna go all red hearts this time. And I guess it doesn't matter because we have the Eucharist, yeah. It's not just baby blue, it's baby blue and white, right? Yeah. Dang, this is a little dangerous. There we go. There we go. Give me something. Ah, it's a speed down, but not a terrible one. You should give me one makes you larger also. Ooh, boy. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we got a couple things we're working on now. That's... How is that not it? Like, bad trip's fine. Bad trip's absolutely fine. It's the only time it's fine.
Infested.
Alright, okay, cool. So we're in a good place. We're in a really good place to accomplish a couple things. Infested. The reusable pill bottle is, along with acid babies, the only thing I don't want to get is one makes you smaller. That's the only thing I'm actually like kind of worried about picking up by accident. Oh, is that it? Yeah. There's 3. Just 2 more. Why does that eye always start off? Tears down sucks. That's another one that I don't want to get. Alright, alright. We're 3/5 of the way there. Man, I got telepills, like, from the deal with the angel to thank for that. That's crazy. Oh, crap. Self-sacrifice room. That has been my secret my secret room all of the time. This entire run.
Speed up.
Speed up. Oh, come on. There we go. Is that... They're too similar looking.
Infested.
Wow. Alright, well, that's all we're gonna get from this floor. No, it's not. Wow, why does that take so long to destroy?
I found pills.
It's crazy how long it took me to realize that acid baby was why I was poisoning these things. Maybe I didn't even realize it. Maybe it was I learned it from Northern Lions. I've finally kind of taken a break from watching Northern Lions Isaac videos. Mostly because I just went on this little vacation, and second mostly because I don't know, same thing every time. Complains about. I guess I complained about. I didn't complain about service though. I complained about. I didn't even complain about the food. It sucks when a place that you love to go to becomes a little less accessible to you because of one shitty thing that happened. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't judge Northern Lions food criticism or restaurant criticism so much. Now that I'm as bad as he about it. Alright, we're almost all the way to the tip top on speed, so let's maybe focus on something else a little bit. Don't need either of them. Another BOS. Oh, Steely Boys. Man, that sucks when you go a whole floor. You don't get a single freaking what makes you larger. Like, probably 19 pills on that floor. I do think they determine at the beginning of a floor, and I'm gonna think this forever, like, they decide which pills are gonna be most likely to show up. Because I've noticed, like, or pills and cards, I won't get a Yarrow rune for the entire thing, and then I'll get Yarrow rune like 8 times on one floor. Come on, Godhead. Fuck. I mean, everybody knows we're getting Holy Mantle, but it's not really necessary. It's just the only one of these that's worth a shit. Well, alright, so we still got some waiting until we get... So we go all the way on Godhead. Moving box, undefined, portable slot machine. Damn, that one's going to be from a shop. Moving box and portable slot machine are just shop ones. This guy can drop a portable slot machine. Come on. Come on. No. There we go. One more. Just one more. No. That's the one that gives you permanent, or increases the likelihood of spirit hearts and stuff. I actually don't need that at all. Because I'm almost maxed on, Spearies, or Readies, and I have Holy Mantle. That was it. Come on, just one more. One more one makes you larger. I feel like I have two different colors of Speedo. Oh no, I just had confused as to which one I had. Can't get rid of those telepills. Fuck. Wrong way. Oh, so room's worth a charge. We're going this way. Well, let's not do it.
Telepills.
We can still go to that room if we need to. Come on. Come on. God, 123 per shot. That seems like a lot. You guys aren't dying very quickly, though. Fuck.
Infested?
Did I then use an extra room anyway? God damn it. The whole telepills play was wasted. Right here. Right now. Can you give pills? I mean, I guess not in this case. Oh, this sucks. I'm like so focused on getting this last one makes you larger. Alright, we'll do this boss real quick. Wow, he has so much fucking health. This usually is a harder boss than Blue Baby. Which is very strange, because there's so similar. The only thing that Blue Baby can have... armor? Like, pretty flies? That's really it? So he's slightly harder to hit sometimes? He's the wrong spot. Alright, let's get some more charges. So much faster. Fuck. Oh, it's all the way over there. God damn it. It's probably one room also. Still worth it. Two rooms. So for one more charge. Is that it? No. Not quite. Looks like I'm bigger than I was a second ago, but probably just a trick of the light. Dude, I think I'll go to the void if I don't get it on this floor. What? Oh. So we essentially got some options now. If we don't get the void from this boss fight, we can always fight Mega Scene. Okay, that's it. We're done. We don't need to do it. Cool. We just need to beat the boss now. Oh, Lord. Whoops. I thought I had the Magician. Oh, no, I had the Magician before. That's 5 one makes you larger pills. I don't think the Magician is actually going to work with Lord. Oh, kinda. It doesn't really. Dude, I watched Annihilation last night, and that movie is so freaking good, but I feel like it could have ended better. Like, so it ended with a kind of like, are they both aliens now kind of thing. I'm giving away the ending, because I don't think anybody's going to watch this. Spoiler alert. It kind of ended with a question mark, and that's fine. Are they both from whatever this, you know, higher dimension is or whatever? And the question is, you know, that's how you end a movie like that. Like, they were kind of doing it, like. So I'm just gonna spoil the whole movie. In the movie, Natalie Portman's character is a biologist who's working on, you know, cell decay and cell replication, and eventually they find this thing called the Shimmer, which is this like extra-dimensional field that appears from this meteor impact, and it's extra-dimensional. In a way that like causes a refraction of not only light and radio waves, but also DNA and, you know, basically information, whether it's radiation or genetic information, which is pretty cool. They do some cool things with like the plants growing into the human form, because it changed the it basically is combining elements from the DNA from multiple creatures. Oh yeah, that's what Stompy does. Potential to do a big wait what when you get hit. But at the end, basically it's just taking apart, it's annihilating your total structure down to the basest particle, and then turning it into something else. Also, I'm wearing my green shirt, so when I do this, that's cool. And yeah, giving you a new form, transfiguration, refraction, recombination. In the end, basically another Natalie Portman gets made, and you're never sure if the one that escapes is the Natalie Portman or is it the alien Natalie Portman. And you're like, uh-oh, but then they do this thing where they flash her eyes a different color, and it's like... So you just told us. You just killed the mystery. Kind of like I did by spoiling the movie. Anyway, we got another thing off our list. We're getting there. Alright, goodbye.